Today we are going to see the 80th Shloka of Vishnu Sahasranamam, recitation and word by word meaning. Sulabhah, Suvratah, siddhah, satrujit, satrutaapanaha, nyagrodhodumbaro, asvatthas, chaanooraandhra-nishoo-danaha, Sulabhah, Suvratah, siddhah, satrujit, satrutaapanaha, nyagrodhodumbaro swatha chaanooraandhra-nishoo-danaha. Sulabhah, Suvratah, siddhah, satrujit, satrutaapanaha, nyagrodhodumbaro swatha chaanooraandhra-nishoo-danaha. Now let's see the word by word meaning. Sulabhah. Labha means available or getting. Sulabhah. Sulabha means readily available or readily reachable. So Bhagavan is the power who is there at any time for us to reach and communicate. So Bhagavan is easily attainable for a true devotee who put the right effort in understanding him and who trust him at the miserable time. So Bhagavan will give us the maximum peace of mind and happiness when we have a conflict in the mind. So the reality is that all the sadhanas or all the effort will make the mind competitive and satisfied once you get a result. Even if it is a negative result, your mind will take the positivity in that result. For example, when you are putting an effort and the output is not as you expected. So Bhagavan is giving us lot of challenges in such a way that even when the result is not according to our will, we should mend our mind. We should mold our mind to accept what the result is and to go ahead with what we have to do in future, like the actions that we take according to the thoughts. Suvratah. Suvratah. So, vrata means the form. Suvratah means the most auspicious form. So, Bhagavan will be there to destroy the evil, and he takes the most auspicious form in the form of an incarnation, and he wants to protect the good if the motive behind it is through the path of dharma. So Bhagavan takes his own manifestation when the time comes when the creation cannot deal with the evil uh, spirit. So at that time, a spiritual student will ultimately realize that devotee will understand and they will destroy the ego in themselves, and they will gain back the very stable form, which will make them discovery of self. This can happen at any age, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. So we have to think that our ego will make us back from lot of good things. Our ego will stop us from attaining the ultimate happiness. Our ego will will make our mind go back, and that will stop from getting the satisfaction to the mind. We will lose lot of opportunities. We will lose lot of good moments. We will lose lot of affection. We will lose lot of relationships due to ego. So that ego is with the sense organs and the mind, that conflict. We should overcome that. That is possible only through our constant dedication towards the task. For example, if we have a task of something related to our studies, something related to the work, something related to our anything special like get together or anything, that focus should be there. We should just destroy the ego and move forward for the success of the result. For a proper work result, we should uh, destroy the ego, and you can have a conversation with any person to make a good result. For the studies, you can destroy the ego and ask the doubt to the teacher, to the friends, and understand the fact and gain the knowledge rather than keeping the ego of asking the doubt. In the same way, for the get together, if you have the ego, it will prevent you from getting a good result or the happy ending. So Bhagavan, he has the name Suvratah. Siddhah. Siddhah means perfection. Bhagavan has attained the ultimate perfection. He is the absolute state of perfection. And when he takes the incarnation, he is forgetting the real nature of eternal, and he is coming back to this universe to protect the dharma, and he is showing us how we can survive in this universe by um, going towards the perfection. So there are a lot of examples from lots of incarnation of Bhagavan through which he is showing us how we can live with all the surroundings with full of Maya and materialistic attraction, how we can follow the path of Dharma. That's why Bhagavan is called Siddha. Satrujit. Shatru means enemy. Jit means victory. Shatrujit means Bhagavan is ever victorious over his host of enemies. Bhagavan is the bosom of man, where his enemies is the consciousness of mind and body. So we have a lot of conflicts and war occurring in our body in everyday life. So we have to overcome our mind, our passion, our sense organs, our ego, and our thoughts. All these has to be overcome. So we are having a great fight every day with the body. For that, we need energy, we need boost. So for that, we should have that ultimate trust towards Bhagavan. Like we have some force which is making me drive towards the success. So we can attain that perfection. So Shatrujit means Bhagavan gives the power. He gives the force against all the helplessness and help the devotee towards the truth, taking all the obstacles away. And Bhagavan can be invoked easily through any shloka or any focus or any remembrance will make him invoked. And Bhagavan is the superior conqueror of all the enemies. That enemies is not the real materialistic enemies. The enemies can be the ego and all the sense organs and all the attraction towards the materialistic things. We should overcome that. That's why Bhagavan is called Shatrujit. Satrutaapanaha. Shatru means enemy. Taapanaha means torture. That means enemies cannot withstand the power of Bhagavan. So when the devotee is there to hold Bhagavan's feet firmly, he can burn down all the negative tendency that is polluting the heart. He can take away all the negativeness and turn everything to the positive by constant devotion to Bhagavan. When he feels that there is a power which is helping him at any point of time, especially when he is sad or going through a very down condition, he can bounce back like, yes, I can do it. That positiveness can be taken inside us through the Bhagavan, because Bhagavan can burn down any kind of negativeness. So that thought should come inside the mind. I have Bhagavan's essence in myself. I can conquer anything. I can fight back any negative thoughts. Nyagrodha. Nyagrodha means Bhagavan is controlling all the creations. He is behind the Maya, because Maya cannot approach Bhagavan. So we are constantly affected by mayas or vasanas or constant attention. So that perception of the object should be changed. Whenever we sit to do something, when the smell of a good food comes, automatically our mind will change for a second. Or when some phone call or some noise comes, that means automatically we are changing our focus. So we should constantly practice to control our sense. So we have to have the mightier power to control and regulate any organized set of activities. When you are sitting for any recitation of shlokas or something, we should make sure that time we keep the phone on the lower notification, or if it comes, we should not have the habit of looking towards it. Or if we get some smell of some food, automatically we should not start thinking. Our thought should not get changed, distracted. So for that, we should have the control of all our sense. So these can be approached through constant practice. So that's why Bhagavan is called Nyagrodha. Udambro. Udambara. Udambara means Bhagavan is the nourisher of living creations. So, Bhagavan gives appropriate food. For that, he has given proper elements. With he has given the sun's rays. He has given the proper land. He has given the proper water. So everything he has given us, and with the proper appropriate nutritious food, all the creations will be energized, nourished. They will have enough strength to conquer the world, conquer their wishes. They will have enough strength to withstand any negativities. Any result need to be accepted by the mind. Whether it is good or bad, we should act in a way we should overcome that result. So if it is a good one, we can have a happiness of seeing it. If it is a negative, we should think what went wrong, and we should not repeat that mistake if we found it. If we not, we should try to find that mistake. That's why Bhagavan is called Udambara. Asvatthas. Asvatthas means Bhagavan is the great tree of life. So from that, he has given the different fruits, where each fruit is the generations of the mankind. So once we have a breeze, this fruit will tend to move. But at that time, we should have strong enough to stand with the tree rather than coming down due to gravity. So we have dancing leaves. We are the creations which should enjoy the breeze rather than be scared of the breeze. And we should be representing the infinite talents that we have. There are more than one hidden talents which we ourselves do not know. So once we stop all the mayas, once we stop about thinking of others, we will start thinking of ourselves. Ourselves in the sense, it should not be a selfish thing. We should think that how I can improve, how I can improve my thought, how I can improve my words, how I can improve my action, and how I can improve my character. So when you start thinking of it, your talents will start get flourished. That's why Bhagavan is called asvatthas. Chaanooraandhra-nishoo-danaha. Chaanoora is the great wrestler. So Chaanooraandhra, even the enemy is the greatest wrestler. Bhagavan will be able to defeat him. So chaanooraandhra-nishoo-danaha. Nishoo-danaha means the destroyer. Chaanoora is the name of the asura, and andhra means the wrestler. So when the wrestler came to fight against Bhagavan, he was able to defeat him. So Bhagavan is victorious in any war he went for. And it is not only the physical strength, it is the mental strength. It is the way how we face the enemies. We every day we also have the same conflict in our heart, in our mind, in our thoughts, in our words. So slowly when we start controlling it, it will become a habit that will become our character. So when we can build a good character by constant practice of controlling our senses. That's why Bhagavan is called chaanooraandhra-nishoo-danaha. Sulabhah, Suvratah, siddhah, satrujit, satrutaapanaha, nyagrodhodumbaro, asvatthas, chaanooraandhra-nishoo-danaha. Sulabhah, Suvratah, siddhah, satrujit, satrutaapanaha, nyagrodhodumbaro, asvatthas, chaanooraandhra-nishoo-danaha. Sulabhah, Suvratah, siddhah, satrujit, satrutaapanaha, nyagrodhodumbaro, asvatthas, chaanooraandhra-nishoo-danaha. Thank you.